And so, well rested, we were ready to go out and explore the sights of Bamiyan, a very famous city. In fact, and an area, the whole valley, the Golden Valley of Bamiyan, is noted for an entire mountain range that was used by the Buddhists as a sacred place in centuries past. And that whole series of mountains there has Buddhist caves in it. Religious fanatics, religious priests came here, carved the caves, and dedicated all of these caves to Buddha. Now, when the Muslims came along, many of the caves were destroyed. In fact, the caves were used as residences, and the tar from the fire covered many of the paintings inside, and that sort of saved those paintings. They've been able to remove the tar deposits from the fires of the last few centuries, and they have found Buddhist paintings, some of them of great beauty and color, inside the caves. A tremendous Buddhist religious complex in this Bamiyan Valley. There were places where you could see the remains of some of the statues that had been attached by those holes to the background there. The statues have long since disappeared. One tremendous statue is being restored by Indian engineers and artists who have come up there, and they're trying to restore this tremendous one. You can see how in the olden days they used to have ropes there and put the mud around the rope to cause the folds in the robes. But that was a small Buddha, 125 feet. Here is the large Buddha. The large Buddha is 175 feet high, probably the biggest in all of the world. And here's what remains of it. The face was cut away many centuries ago when the Muslims took over this area. But there are Huddle and David at the bottom there to give you an idea of size. And you're looking up 175 feet. And above its head, above the head of this statue, we could see very unusual paintings. We were told it might be possible to go up there and see the paintings at close range.
To reach the head of the Buddha, you first climb up a little slope, which takes you halfway to your goal. Here you're looking down on the fertile Bamiyan Valley, guarded by its forts. Then you enter a series of caves they have discovered, which lead right to the head of the statue. And we'd like you to join us as we climb through the winding passages of the cliff, passing on the way Buddhist paintings which cover many of the walls and ceilings.
And this is done with our portable battery lights. As we climb up and up, we're going to be up 175 feet through these caves as we head for the top of the Buddha. The statues that you've seen, the caves themselves, are 1,500 or more years old. And this is a secret way to get to the top of the Buddha that they only recently discovered. The regular way to go up there was long since destroyed, but they're able to get in sort of a back way. And here we are going through these 1,500-year-old passageways, and there we are standing on top of the Buddha's head. Here you can see some of the statues, you can see some of the paintings, you can see that they were fired at by a lot of the tribesmen when they came here with their guns. That's what causes those splotches there. Those are bullet holes. Would you like to lean over the front of the Buddha with me? Let's go up there and lean over the statue and look straight down. That'll be a lot of fun. There it is, 175 feet down. Whoop, whoop, don't get too close there. Well, we climbed down again, all the way down this way, and had one last look at that magnificent big Buddha, 175 feet high, carved in these cliffs 1,500 years ago. We'll continue in just a few moments.